Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. How are you beautiful people doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get kicking. Let's get how are you doing? I am excited, man. It's gonna be a beautiful show. Welcome again to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. Yes, man. Should I get the guitar? Yeah, I don't know. But as people start to come in, let's make sure we have everything is working fine on our end over here. Let's double check it. Make sure Tuesdays with Terrence is nice and fine. But what can you do? What can you do? It is. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. If you're from the 767 Whitey Kubuli, tall as a body, you call me what? Little boy, aka Luca boy. Dominica made me, Boston raised me, now the South sustains me. Hope everyone's doing. Let's make sure everything is coming on fine here. Everything is coming on fine. Let me just double check it as people start to tune in. Man, I got some news for you guys. Some good news. Let's set it up here. I got some good news. Yeah. So welcome. Let's start with the music as people start to come in. I hope everyone's doing well. It's going. Let's get it going. Let's start it. Let's start the show with our theme song as people come in. Yeah.
Dominica made me, that's where it all began. Island breeze, coconut trees, the heart of plants and the smiles, the songs of the sea. That island spirit molded the person I'd be.
Let's go.
Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. City lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro, ready for the fray. On those snowy streets, learn to stand tall, navigating life, every rise, every fall. From the commons to the brownstones, I made my claim. With every lesson learned, I embraced my name. Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. Sitting in mind, in the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro, ready for the fray. Now the South sustains me with its warm embrace, a community of strength and love. And every through the beaches, I found my place. In this journey of finance, I've learned to chase grace. Dominica made me, Boston raised me high. The South sustains my soul as I reach for the sky. With every sunrise, I'm thankful and free. A licensed financial pro, just being me. So here's to the roots that shaped who I South I stand strong with purpose and pride, together with my journey, side by side.
Together with my journey, side by side, Dom sustains me. That's my song I made earlier this year. It's being sung not by me, obviously, but I love it. I love it. I love it. How are you beautiful people doing, man? Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Brandy, how are you? Oh man, Mr. Alvin Varsa, how are you? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm so excited tonight. For those of you, let me see if people watching on different platforms as well. You may be watching on Instagram, you may be watching on Facebook, wherever it may be. You may be watching on LinkedIn, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, wherever you are. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H, some people call me Havis, some people call me Terrence, some people call me Mr. Bardui, and even from the 767, Whitey Kubuli, the Commonwealth of Dominica, tall as her body, you call me little boy. If you're from Point Michelle, aka St. Luke's Parish, aka you call me Luca Boy. Dominica made me, Boston raised me, now the South sustains me. Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Two reasons. Well, I don't know about you guys, but a day begins at sunset. Now, you don't have to believe me. You can think today is Tuesday night, and it says Tuesdays with Terrence, right? But it's actually Wednesday because the day starts at sunset. Remember in Genesis what it says? The evening and the morning was the first day. So it's day, right? And for some of you who don't read, I made a post 4 days ago, and I said, it said countdown to my birthday. And a lot of you started saying happy birthday like it was my birthday. But some of you were so smart, you said happy birthday in advance. And for those people, I thank you. But to all of you, I thank you. Tomorrow, I will be 61. So technically, I am 61. But since you all go by midnight, we'll go by midnight, right? So tomorrow, I'll be 61. Birthday. I'm going to celebrate it. I'll be working. Plus, I'll be getting some good gifts. Sandy got a beautiful thing in store for me, man. Like I'm going to be getting a pedicure, a personalized pedicure. Ooh, she already bought me some gifts, some roses, some balloons. I feel like $1 million already. $1 million. So for those of you who are watching, I'm really excited tonight because it's my birthday tomorrow. The big 6-1. That's what 61 looks like. Alcohol, no drugs, no meats, no poultry, no fish, no dairy. Yeah, I'm plant-based. I think I'm 21 in my mind, but my body, it is not 21 quite yet, because when I lean over to tie my shoelace, it kind of hurt a little sometimes. So I want to welcome you to Tuesdays with Terrence. We have a great show in store for you tonight. An awesome show. For those of you who tune in, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. I want to show you guys some difficulties with my podcast, shuttering and buffering and all of that stuff. But today I bought a new computer. Now you're watching on the old computer. I haven't installed it yet. So next week, just to let you know, you'll be seeing me on a new computer with a mic, like the real podcasters do. I'm going to be leaning back, chilling. Before the month ends, I may get a couple of guests on because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Are you ladies getting the breast checked? Babies love breast, men love breasts, boys love breasts. Everybody loves breasts, but that's not the reason why you get them checked. You get them checked because for awareness, you want to make sure if something is wrong, if you have a lump or something. Men too, but the ladies, get your mammograms because this is October, and October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm wearing pink. You see, I got pink. Does not cure cancer, but it brings the awareness. So I hope you people are starting to do this. Good evening, Dr. Dahmer. You know what, Dr. Dahmer, man, I need to. You send me a text and I haven't got back to it yet, but I'll have to get back to you. I'll have to get back to you. But to all those who are watching, welcome, 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 welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. Like I said, tomorrow will be my 61st birthday. I will be 61 tomorrow. Yippee, yippee, yippee. October is breast, and this is the last lap. Let's go. It's 401k, 43B, 457, and TSP rollover season. So right now, we're going to talk about a couple of things. And, I might stay for the whole hour, but since the party started early, I might have to get my little hat, you see? I might have to put my little hat, and start the festivities, early tonight. So how is everybody doing? For those of you who are watching, I hope you're doing well. Put a comment in there. I'm excited. I don't take for granted age. I don't take for granted. The good Lord promises 10. I'm going to be 1 tomorrow. 1. So I got 9 more years. And everything after that is grace. Everyone who's over 70, it's grace. All right. So don't get it twisted. So let's take a look at markets. Let's see what happened. The Dow was up 202.88. Man, that was nice. But the NASDAQ was down 172.91. You lose a little money there. The S&P is down 1041. But that is you lost a little bit. Yesterday, markets were up high. But now you have to think about that while you guys are in the market. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to, let's see, go to YouTube and actually put my stuff on WhatsApp. Let people know I'm actually on live right now. Celebrate and also watch a little bit and get some knowledge. People sometimes don't want to get the knowledge they're supposed to get. So I'm proud of those who usually tune in and want to learn more. So let me take a quick look here. I copy the link. I go to my WhatsApp. I will exit out. I will put the let's see, right here, go right in here and pretend I'm going to share it. I'll make it blue because blue is my color, right? Blue is the color of blue, a child of a king. So we're going to do it. I want to say it's my 61st. I want to say 61st birthday tomorrow. On Wednesday. So tune in. So tune in and watch. Tune in and watch and celebrate with me and celebrate with. We'll see that and they might tune in and come on. Let's see if anyone does that. All right. Anyways, how are you beautiful people doing tonight? Beth Amato, congratulations to Cabo Verde. They qualified for the World Cup. One of the smallest nations to qualify off the west coast of Africa. Cape Verde, congratulations to you, Beth. And actually, I need to reach out to you and your husband to ask you guys some questions about something. I will do that sometime this week. Mr. Stewart, thank you, sir. Mr. Stewart, man, we got the president of American Classic Agency, the company that cares over my shoulder. He's watching tonight. I was taking a nap, so I missed your show, Mr. Stewart, but I watched a little of it this afternoon. I'm excited. This guy, instituted something with our agency called Revenue Ring Rally. Him, Tony Brown, and Sheree, 3 of them. I got our corporate headquarters to take them out to eat. I don't care if it's dinner or lunch or whatever. I got to take them out. We're going somewhere nice too. But because of those guys, the trajectory of my rise is phenomenal. I'm working on a lot of stuff right now for this last quarter. I'm going to blow the socks off this last quarter. So I want to thank Mr. Stewart for his support. He's an excellent leader. What I like about him, he's always positive. Even time, he's really positive. So Mr. Stewart, we appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. You need some of that money? Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. So for those of you who are watching, welcome, welcome. And let me give a plug to American Classic Agency. Every Monday at 7 p.m., we have a recruiting call. There are two clients that one's a client and one's a prospective client that will become my client very soon. I've already tried to recruit them. They have some stuff going on Monday nights, Wednesday night, and start them because one of these clients have given me over 20 referrals already, and they're giving me more. And I'm telling them, hey, listen, wouldn't it be nice? You don't have to do the work. I'll do the work. Just get licensed. We can share the business. So every Monday at 7 p.m., for those of you who are interested in joining the American Classic Agency, the company that cares, we are recruiting. We are trying to grow and build this thing, and Mr. Stewart is very instrumental in that. So there's my ACA plug. They did not tell me to say that. I had to, my invoice is in the mail, Mr. Stewart. My invoice is in the mail. So for those of you who are watching, let me make it clear. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right? I'm wearing my pink, as you can see. I have two sisters who are breast cancer survivors. I have a sister-in-law who died from breast cancer. She was 37 up in Boston. 37, that's young. And my baby sister, she's now, I won't tell her age, but, 5 years ago in October, 5 years ago, she was diagnosed with double negative or triple negative breast cancer, whatever it was. She's been on my show a couple of times. She had the stuff, removed and whatever she had to do reconstructed. And I have my older sister who's right now on the Commonwealth of Dominica enjoying it. I need to get this soon. But she's a breast cancer survivor about 12, 13 years now. It's really, really important, folks. It's really, really important, ladies, that you get your mammogram. All right. Do the self checks. Your husband will check it for you, your baby daddy, your boo. But do it yourself because you know your body, and get those mammograms because early detection is key. Just like last month was Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. All I can tell you guys is simply this. All right. All I can tell you guys is simply this. Make sure that you talk to every lady in your life, your wife, your mother, your sister, your co-worker, your church sister, your niece. Everybody needs to be aware because early awareness is key. People want to save the tatas, but most importantly, you want to save lives. So wearing pink does not cure cancer. It does not cure breast cancer. It doesn't prevent you from being diagnosed with it, but it brings out the awareness. The awareness is key. And because the awareness is key, you got to, right? So go get the girls, all right? And you can thank me later. Your husband will thank me, your kids, your boyfriend, your whomever, anybody, they will thank you. Your family will thank you. So get it checked. Now, with that being said, I want to make it very clear. Folks, I don't read markets. I don't know what happens in markets. All I do is just give you, I just told you a little while ago today, looking at the Dow, basically it said to us here that the Dow was up 46,270.46. The NASDAQ was down 22.521. So that's tech stocks, okay? The NASDAQ is tech stocks. So if you're heavily invested in tech stocks, you lost some money today. And the S&P was down 1041. So give and take, So my point here is simply this. Making sure you structure your retirement with proper supplements like Roth IRA on steroids, not a Roth IRA. Roth IRA, you're capped. I was talking to a client earlier this week, actually yesterday, and he was telling me he has a Roth IRA, but he doesn't know about the Roth IRA on steroids. I'm going to show him about, I want to teach him that. I have an appointment with him next Thursday. And then he's also 64 years old and he retires next year. We're going to talk about in-service rollovers. I've been talking about that. There's about 5 or 6 clients that I'm working on right now about in-service rollovers. Some of them are very large, so they're family members. So I'm trying to table it. I got to be sensitive and understand that family comes first. But the key here is, folks, for those of you who keep fooling around and putting money in banks, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And, some of you may say, well, he's been talking about this for a long time. Well, I have, and I'm not going to stop until you understand the strategies of the wealthy. You don't have to be wealthy to think like them. I'm going to do that, this week. And the point here is simply the reason why I talk about IULs, Index Universal Lives, is because you can dump as much as you structure it to dump in. And then that's not enough. You can create another one and dump more. And it's really, really important, folks, that you do that, because two things happens here. Can you imagine if I read something today, and it blows my mind, that some of our service government shutdown, right? But there's a company offering, I don't know if it's true, offering loans, and the loans are like 18%. So for example, if you borrow $2,000, you get 18%, and that's not simple interest, it's compounding interest as well. And you'll never guess who co-owns the company who wants to give out those loans, but I'm not going to call out any names because I haven't verified it, but I heard that. And it's scary. But you imagine you would dump it 5 years, 10 years. During this lockdown, you can still meet your financial commitments. And then when it's going to be over one day, when it's over, you can pay back yourself. You're not using other people's money. Man, there is so many people that I know who are not using these concepts, and they're not overfunding it. Every money you have in the banks, all the monies you have for taxes that you get returned to you. I think I read it. I posted it for you guys, and I'll read it again. This is what a client sent me a text yesterday, and I posted it on social media. I'm going to read it again. I won't call the client's name, although the client wouldn't mind. It says, I got the text yesterday at 3:05 p.m. It says, I just want to say I appreciate you, not just as my financial advisor, but as a business person that has become a trusted friend. I have truly learned a lot. You are really, or you are so real when you speak. And I am. You guys who know me know I'm very real. It reminds me of myself. Have a wonderful day. Folks, the point is simply this. The point is simply this. I take great pride in helping my clients. This client has given me over 20 referrals. And this client says, I wish I met you 30 years ago. Now, they're doing well with what they're doing, and they're doing more. But they trust me. And this person, I'll be honest, they'll tell you, when I first met them, they were a referral from another client. And that referral was 3 years ago in July of 2022. I got the referral. I called them, and they told me, well, they're not ready yet. And, it took them a whole year to contact me. When they did, they were ready. We did an in-service rollover. We did a single premium, infinite banking concept for them. And then we did another. Did that, and it was great. It was awesome. Now, what I'm trying to do is all the people they're referring me to, I'm trying to show them. Some of them are dragging their feet, but it's okay because everybody's not ready all at the same time. Everyone's not ready all at the same time. But there are 3 retirement strategies that most people don't have. I call them supplements, retirement supplements. And some of you are not even aware of it. I've been talking about it for a portfolio. You're lacking. You don't want to be found wanting. I talk about, you actually need 3 types of retirement strategies in your portfolio. Write these down, folks. Some of you can still do it. Write this down. Here's what you need. First, you need a retirement supplement that protects you from taxes and protects and grows tax advantage. That means if you structure it properly, you never pay taxes on it. And an example can be a Roth IRA. I have something better than a Roth IRA. But there's also something that can be now known as a rich person's Roth IRA. You know, you hear me talking about IULs all the time, and structuring those IULs, it's paramount if you structure it properly. And this is a life insurance policy. See, some of you think about life insurance as something you use for when you die. I'm looking about life insurance as something that you use to create wealth and to use it for living benefits while you're alive. You know, that you can use it. Like right now, if you're federal also help you compound and grow your money that is tax advantage without locking it up until you're 59. Some of you 59 and a half, some of you are younger folks, and it's protected from market loss. A couple of days last Friday, the market was down drastically. You're protected. And my client that I was talking about who gave me that compliment, you know, they had some health challenges, but we got them in whole life situation. You know, we drop 100 grand in there. And they have access to, you know, almost $90,000 immediately to use as they see fit. As a matter of fact, I'm in the process of they're having some trees cut down in their yard, and I'm showing them where to take the money and how to pay it back. A lot of you are not using these strategies. Folks, it's paramount that you use these strategies. So that's the first retirement supplement. All right. That turns on an income for the rest of your life. Social Security does that. A pension does that. A 401k doesn't do that. Nowadays, companies do not give you defined benefit plans like pension plans. Companies nowadays, they do defined contribution plans. Good evening, Peach Goodwill. Good to see you tonight. Most companies don't do that anymore. You got to do a 401k. Those are defined contribution plans, and they're tax infested because what it is, you go into a contract with the government for 30 years. You put up all the money, you take all the risk, you handle all the overhead, and in 30 years, the government's going to tell you how much money you owe them. So if I asked you to go into a business deal like that with me, you would never do it. So why would you do it with the government? Some of you, I don't blame you, you don't know better. Knowledge is not power, folks. Applied knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is power. And that's why I'm here preaching and teaching, pontificating, educating. I'm doing this week after week after week. And there's people who are listening and there's people who are doing it. Some are not ready yet. Some are not. And the longer you wait is the more you got to do. The best time to have started this thing was 30 years ago. The second best time is today. Some people have been telling me they're coming. I'm like, how long is it going to take you to come? No pun intended, right? But my point is this. It's really important, guys, that you start talking to me about retirement strategies that are tax advantage that you can use to while you're alive, and you can use it to. You want to have a vacation fund? Use this strategy. Strategy number 2. You want to have a college planning fund for your kids or your grandkids? I just saw for your grandkids. Folks, you want to have a guaranteed lifetime income you can never run out of. And the reason why you see people at Walmart greeting you as greeters, welcome to Walmart, because they didn't plan right. And some of them, it's not their fault. They didn't know any better. When you fail, when you don't plan right, you know, you plan to fail. So someone shouldn't be 70 and 80 working at Walmart. Now, me, what I do, I don't do any heavy lifting. I'm just here educating and pontificating. The way I'm going to stop educating you guys is when I can't find my way back home. And I pray to God that day never comes. As long as I have my mental faculties, I'll be educating. So that's strategy number 2. Strategy number 3, you need a retirement supplement that is completely protected from market losses. Your 401k is not protected from market losses. different times, or you did at different times, and you're like, well, he's like 0%. I said, well, we got to meet. So next Thursday, I'm going to sit down with him and show him strategy number 3. So strategy number 3 is you need a retirement supplement that is completely protected from market losses. The next time the market you worry because of where you are. So those of you who need to get in touch with me, get in touch with me. All right. The next time the market crashes, you don't lose anything. An example could be an IUL that I just talked about, an Index Universal Life. I talked about that, or Index Universal Life, or FIA, and I'm doing more again. I'm doing more. And guess what? You can be part of that. And even if you don't have a lump sum, you can put a certain amount every month. Right? Especially if you're young. You know, if you're young and healthy, we go in the IUL route. If you're young and you have some health challenges, we go in the annuity route. So what it does, or IUL in the chat. And if you do that, I'll reach out to you. Folks, I'm not going to be on long tonight. You know why? Because tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to start it early. As a matter of fact, you know, it's sunset. If today was Friday, I'll be saying happy Sabbath to you. Today's actually Wednesday. The evening and the morning. I'm excited. Are you excited? Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. But listen, folks, it's not about my birthday. Tuesdays with Terrence is not about my birthday. I know you're going to celebrate with me. I'll play a song about it and we'll have a good time. But that's about it. That's about it. Listen to me, folks. You need 3 retirement strategies, 3 supplemental strategies, and they're guaranteed to never, ever lose a penny. Some of you need to get in contact with me ASAP. Some of you don't know. There was someone I recently did something for, and they said, I trust you. That's all I have. Almost $1 million. And they trust me explicitly. They've known me for decades, over 5 decades, and they're protected. So now they can, you know, their current contributions, they can take some risk, but they know they're secured on their base. You see, any financial plan, it's a pyramid. A pyramid has a base. And if that base is not secured, it's flawed. Is your retirement secured or is it flawed? Is it secured or is it flawed? Is your retirement strategies and supplements flawed or secured? Now they're taxing your Social Security. You have options, man. And some of you, when you're ready, I'm here. Some of you are ready right now. You don't have to say you're ready in the chat. Slip into my DM. You know, they talk about slipping into people's DMs. Slip into my DM. Some of you already have my number. So check this out. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 61 years old. Yippee. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, make sure you get the girls checked, girls and guys. Get the breast checked. You know, it's the last quarter. It's the last slap. Let's go. It's 401k, 43B, 457, and TSP rollover season. We are celebrating 5 years on this coming February. Will be 6 years of Tuesdays with Terrence, and I'm here to help you and your family. I'm not going to stay till 8 tonight. I want to start the party early. You know, I want to start the party early, and the way we're going to start the party, we're going to play my theme song, then we'll sing happy birthday to me. And then I'm going to tell you all Tuesdays with Terrence even on when it's my birthdays, anniversaries. I've done this thing. I don't care where I am, I'm doing it. But guess what? I want to show you guys something. I know people are watching, like, the regulars like Alvin and Peaches who always know. I'm going to step away and show you all something. So stay here. You can hear me. I want to show you guys something. All right? Guess what? Keep listening. Keep listening. Keep listening. You know what? You know what this is? Can you see this? It's a new computer. Yes, 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 yes. So starting next week, there will be no more buffering. There will be no more of that. Got a new computer, folks. And I'm going to have a microphone, like a real podcast. I'm going to be macking. That's my birthday gift to myself. But my key here is this, folks. I want you to know that this show is not about that. It's about teaching families to protect what they have. And that's what I do. I take great pride and great joy in it. There's people who look at me like the greatest financial guy ever. Excuse me. There's some people who look at me as just H, or just as Havis, just as Terrence, or my little brother, my big brother, or my friend. And there's people who look at me as this guy who's helping protect me. You can look at me as both, but I'm still going to be here educating, teaching people the right strategies that they need. So we're not going to last too long on this thing. I'm going to get my guitar. We're going to play the theme song. We're going to stream along. We're going to do it. We're going to end it. We're going to end the show early tonight and celebrate the birthday. I'm going to celebrate the birthday. I actually have a client appointment after this as well, to move some more money into that strategy number 3 that I just told you guys about, right? They're protecting themselves. So when they hit retirement, their losses, if any, in what they have in their 401k is minimal. So my job is to protect them and protect you. So some of you should be getting on my calendar. Some of you are not ready to get on my calendar. But I think if you listen to me and learn the strategies of what I'm talking about, some of you guys, I can help you. So for those of you who are watching, even I'm looking at people, there's people watching on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, and on 8 different platforms. For all of you who are watching, you're watching on Havis Bardui, you're watching on Bardui Financial Services platforms. Wherever you're watching, just remember, some of you need my help. Don't wait till it's too late, because I'm telling you, I have a nice heart, but God forbid when life happens, I just pray for you, because I told you what to do. I can't help you after that. So I want to help you before life happens, because life does happen. So as we get ready to play our theme song, and strum along, the show is called Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is H. Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. Some people call me Little Boy. If you're from the 767, YT Kubuli, tallest Habadi, the Commonwealth of Dominica, you call me Luca Boy. If you're from St. Luke's Parish, a.k.a. Point Michel, a.k.a. La Pointe, Dominica made me. Boston raised me. Now the South sustains me. And here goes our theme song as we close. Ready?
Dominica made me. That's where it all began. Island breeze, coconut trees, the heart of my plan. From the hills and the smiles to the songs of the sea, that island spirit molded the person I'd be. Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. City lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro, ready for the fray. snowy streets. Learn to stand tall, navigating life, every rise, every fall. From the commons to the brownstones, I made my claim. With every lesson learned, I embraced my name. Boston raised me with its hustle and grind. City lights shining, dreams intertwined. In the heart of this town, I found my way. A licensed financial pro, ready for the fray. Now the South sustains me with its warm embrace, a community of strength and love in every space. From the bayous to the beaches, I found my place. In this journey of finance, I've learned to chase grace. Dominica made me, Boston raised me high. The South sustains my soul as I reach for the sky. With every sunrise, I'm thankful and free. A licensed financial pro, just being me. So here's to the roots that shaped who I am. From Dominica's beauty to Boston's Grand Slam. In the South I stand strong, with purpose and pride. Together with my journey, side by side.
Dominica made me, Boston raised me, now the South sustains me. American Classic Agency is my agency. Dewey Financial Services is my business. I help people with three things only. I protect your income, I eliminate your debt, and I create legacies. I'm a certified planner, and I'm here, licensed, financial pro, ready for the fray. And those of you who are watching and you may need my help, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out. So just before we do that, I'm going to say, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to say, I got to change my hat and say, we got to play a little of this because tomorrow I'll be 61 and I'm really excited. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see. Yeah, there it goes. Folks, as we close, I'm going to change my hat, right? And I don't drink alcohol, but for those of you, you can get your glasses up as I put my hat on. I am 61 years old tomorrow. So technically, I am 61 years old now. It doesn't even work. I can't even put it on. Let's see. I don't know if it works. You see my hat? My birthday hat? We can't get it on, folks. But what we're going to do is simply this. We're going to sing happy birthday to me, and we're going to end the show because I have a client appointment I got to get ready for. All right? There it goes. Ready?
Yeah. Life.
Thank you, Lord. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Woo!
One more year on them. One on vibe, give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Yeah.
One more year
On them.
More life to your car with the till the end. Real from me, I no pretend.
Woo! Folks, tomorrow is my 61st birthday. So for all of you who came on and tell me happy birthday earlier this week, think it was my birthday, I said it will be my birthday in 4 days, which is tomorrow. I'm excited. The show is called Tuesdays with Terrence. Every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we tune in. Please tune in next week at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time as we will talk more about Breast Cancer Awareness Month, retirement strategies, doing your rollovers, your in-service rollovers if you're over 59 and a half. If you have been at old jobs and you have 401ks, other places, let me help you with that. We'll talk about living benefits in case you have a critical illness, a critical injury, chronic illness, Alzheimer's down the road. You need to protect your income. You can do it. And that's what we do, man. That's what I do. So because I have a client appointment and I have to get ready for Zoom, I want to thank you for tuning in. If you like what you saw tonight, share this with people. Thank you, Peaches Goodwill. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody else is out there. Tomorrow it'll be my birthday. I'll be getting pampered, but I'll be working, because if you want my help or you need my help, reach out. You see, as an entrepreneur, I don't take days off. I can, but I don't. I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to do this. I feel good mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, socially. I'm good today. I can say that. And I want to thank God for his graces. I want to thanks for the support of my friends and my family, my colleagues who support the show, my family who does. You guys know all you are, Peaches and Alvin and Mr. Stewart and Beth Amato, and everybody else who came on tonight. And there are some of you who are watching. I don't know who you are. You didn't put anything in the chat, so I don't know. But I also, Brandy and so many others. But last but not least, I want to thank Sandy for all her support. This summer she carried me through. It's some great anointings and blessings, and I want to thank her for that. So she's going to pamper me for my birthday, and I'm going to enjoy it. But for those of you out there who need my help, all right, don't hesitate to contact me. Don't say it's his birthday. I'm not going to call him. Call me. My number is, see it scrolling? 864-607-1361. Some of you are out of the country, WhatsApp me. I can't help you out of the country, but if you have my business number, 434-535-6099, I'm here. All right? We're always open. I have clients who text me 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I don't care. As long as we're doing business, I'm here to serve you. So good night. God bless you. Hasta la vista. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, Cavell Scott, we have an appointment at 8:30. I'm going to call you. I'm going to do this other appointment right now, and I'll call you to do that appointment. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year upon them. No, sir. I can't sing, can't rap. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Go Havis, it's your birthday. Go Age, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Terrence. Happy birthday, Mr. Bardoui, a.k.a. Little Boy, a.k.a. Little Boy. Good night. Peace. I'm out. Hasta la vista, babies. Next week, I'll have a new computer. I'll have a mic. I'll be podcasting like the big shots. Hasta la vista. I'm out. Don't let the beg box bite. And for those of you, I thank you for tuning in. See you next week, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. God bless you.